And then there were four. Welcome everybody to the new episode of the Michigan Wolverine Dynasty in EA Sports College Football 25. The Michigan Wolverines look to win today to get back to the college football playoff national championship game. Today, Michigan plays Jacksonville State in the college football semifinals. Jacksonville State will be wearing their regular home uniforms from Michigan. Y'all know it's time to break out the maize pants again. Michigan in the Cotton Bowl. We have a good history in semifinal games of winning games. Winning semifinal football. And Michigan looks to do it again today here in this one. Football. It's time to play some football right now. I will see you at halftime.
Welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And it's fielded. Returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
They'll run it here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big game.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Jacksonville State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They got guys up front lined up. It's first down. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now it's second down here.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. You set it down to the offense, first and 10.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Catch made on the out route.
And those are the receivers.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after the completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
It's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, Jacksonville State is in the lead here. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Hand off to the right side. And they'll stop him after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse, and
they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. He's throwing for it on 4th down, bringing pressure. As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught him with the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
this is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With sure hands, it's Vaughn. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The attempt is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Here comes a handoff. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Long enough and good. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Making people miss. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Pass caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to
Jacksonville
end the 1st
State
half.
leads 14-10 at halftime over Michigan.
Kicking out at Kevin Connors with
looking to pull an all-time upset. The playoff newbies. But for Michigan, their pass game has not been the greatest. Filippo, 4 of 10 for 50 yards, 2 picks. Should have had a touchdown on that last throw. Gabe Franco, 7 for 22. Marshall, 7 for 51 and a touchdown. A couple of big runs in that first half. Long of 15 on the day. Marion Stewart, 3 receptions for 38 yards. But Michigan, ready to get the second half underway. So let's do it. Wolverines down by 4, but we get the ball to start the second half. Time to start said second half.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Marshall. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Chris, I'll be honest, man, I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The Wolverines keep the football on the move. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And he's got it again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback still with the football. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal. And the Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to set? Touchdown, Michigan. And they go in front here in the second half. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's tackled after the catch. Here comes the up-tempo offense. He hands it off from the gun. Not much on that play, brought down short. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Hand it off for a draw. Running with purpose. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. With the return, it's Stewart. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. It's a draw to the back. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Tailback with another carry. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The Wolverines are in the red zone now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. After a first down loss at 2nd and long from their 25.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that back.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Receiver makes the catch, and the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught quickly. Worked out of the 46. Good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Vaughn. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, they had to have the touchdown, Kirk, but now they got to get the ball back and score again for a chance to go to the national championship game.
They're keeping their hope alive on that sideline. That's all you can ask for. The season's on the line. You mentioned it. Trying to get to the national championship. It's time to make a big-time play here on an onside kick.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hand scene able to make the crucial recovery. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run
Full
out the
circle
clock,
moment
and begin the celebration.
as Filippo kneels the football. Your
That's a great
Michigan
performance
Wolverines
in the pressure
are
moment,
going
but
back
now the
to the
job
national
is even more
championship
exciting, even bigger, so they go on to the national
in
championship
Houston,
game
Texas.
and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think
We
about
will be
the
playing
weeks, the amount of games that
Clemson
these guys have been able to play and
next
be able to
week.
accomplish this to get to the national
And the Michigan
championship.
Wolverines,
That
Jordan
says
Marshall, player of the
everything
game,
about the endurance of this
21
football
rushes,
team.
130
And
yards,
physically,
and a
they get
touchdown
one
for
more
Michigan.
hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA
Michigan.
Sports College Football.
Michigan ready to go. Well, let's look at the stats to end today's ball game. Kevin Filippo, 12 of 20, 111, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Jordan Marshall, 21 for 130 and a touchdown. Receiving, Amarion Stewart, 6 for 69 and 2 scores. And defensively, only 2 interceptions, Jamil Croft and Jacob Odin. Aiden Duncanson got 2 interceptions, and Ulysses Dixon got 1 for Michigan, or for Jacksonville State. So, McGraw, 21 of 28, 274 for the touchdown. But that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Next episode will be the national championship game between Michigan and Clemson. Sorry, Miami. We will be playing Miami. My bad. We'll be playing Miami, who won 28-9 over Clemson. So, Michigan and Miami. National championship will be next week. Thanks for watching. I hope you did enjoy this episode. Again, Michigan 24, Jacksonville State 21.